Well, hey, Tom Stewart here. It's almost Thanksgiving. You know what that means. Today is the busiest travel day of the year. Hundreds of thousands of people will be at the airports trying to fly out to see their loved ones. And TSA agents, they're getting ready for all those pat-downs. Actually, despite all the hubbub, only like 3 out of every 100 people will have to go through a pat-down. But if you are one of the lucky ones, be sure to give thanks and slip a couple dollars in their belt when they're done. In my opinion, with the price we have to pay to fly these days, it's the least they can do to give us a reach around. The last time I was touched like that, I was in the VIP room at the Foxy Lady. Hell, I might see if I can go around and go through twice. Oh, a little lower. A little lower. Oh, that's the spot. For me, the toughest part of flying is deciding what seat is best. Most people want to sit up front so they can get off the plane first, but not me. I sit in the back because the buildings are up front. Now, the window seat is nice because you can put your head on the side and take a nap. And if you're not sleepy, you have a nice view of when the wing falls off or when the engine catches on fire. The aisle seat's not much better. You have a little bit of extra leg room in the aisle until the flight attendants come by with their carts, and they'll just plow right into your feet or your elbows. They don't care. But don't piss them off, or they'll blow a gasket and kick open a door and jump off the plane. The middle seat is probably the worst. You're crammed in between 2 people, and they always end up hogging the armrests. You've got nowhere to put your arms. You have to sit there like a Tyrannosaurus Rex for the entire flight. But you do get to control the tiny little fans. I find it funny that flying on airplanes is so miserable that we actually start to appreciate the simple things, like those tiny little fans. Oh, and that 1.5 inch recline on the seat. Oh, now that's comfort. And we get so excited when they bring over those little tiny bags of peanuts with like 6 peanuts in it and a small cup of soda to wash it down. Really? A cup? What am I, 6 years old? I just paid $500 for this seat. I've got no armrests, and I've been violated by security. I'd like the whole can, please. Now, is it just me, or does the emergency equipment in the case of a crash seem a little inadequate? They don't like to use the word crash. They like to say in the event of a water landing or an unexpected drop in altitude. Bullshit, we're crashing. And that little cup with strings doesn't seem like much life support. You know what those oxygen masks remind me of? When we were kids and we had those toys where you stand on the 2 plastic cups and you hold on to the strings and you walk around, clop, 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 clop. Yeah, that's our lifeline on an airplane. I'm pretty sure the seat belts are from a 1960s Buick. I mean, are these things really expected to do anything? It is nice of them, though, to take some time out to explain how this advanced piece of technology works. So, you pull the lever and then put the buckle in? I think the only reason they have seat belts is so you'll still be in your seat after the crash, and it'll just be easier for them to identify your body. Oh, and the seat cushion can be used as a flotation device. Really? Seems more like I'll be hanging onto a marshmallow in a big mug of hot chocolate. Hot chocolate filled with sharks. Starting to think that it would just be easier to mail myself to my relative's house. Sitting in a box full of styrofoam peanuts for 6 hours doesn't sound so bad. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for flying the friendly skies.